Hello fam, and welcome back to this channel. I'm Adams. In today's video, we are going to talk about time management. And let me be real with you. As a salesperson, I used to be a total mess when it comes to time management. I was constantly chasing new customers, struggling to meet deadlines, feeling overwhelmed by a never-ending to-do list. It was a receipt of burnout and missed opportunities. But then, I discovered the power of time management by reading, researching like crazy, and learning from the best people in my field. Time management wasn't just about squeezing more tasks into the day. It was just about, feeling more in control and then less stress and ultimately a lot more successful. Now, you might be thinking, why is a salesperson talking to me about time management? Well, in sales, your time is your most valuable asset. Every minute you spend on prospecting or closing a deal is a minute that could lead to a bigger commission. Learning to manage my time was a big game changer for me, and I'm here to share those 5 game-changing habits with you. As efficiency expert Laura Van Der Kim says, time management is not about getting more things done. It's about getting the right things done. So as for salespeople, the right things are the activities that directly translated into more sales. So let's dive into our 5 essential time management habits that helped me master my time and master my sales career. 1. Prioritize ruthlessly. Back in the day, my to-do list was a mile long and every task seemed equally important. And I ended up, jumping between all of them. And the sad thing was, I was accomplishing none of it, or let me say, I was finishing none of it. Then I learned the power of, ruthless prioritization. Now, I start each day by identifying 2 to 3 most important tasks that would help me move forward in my sales goals. These tasks becomes my most important task, and everything else gets scheduled around them. For example, I have a high-value prospect meeting. That's my most important task for the day. So all my other tasks like, sending follow-up emails or researching for new customers revolve around this meeting. This way, I ensure that I'm focusing my energy on the biggest task that has the biggest impact on my sales performance. 2. Schedule like a pro. So once I know what's most important, I had to make sure I have time for those important things. That's where scheduling comes in. So I used to see my calendar as a suggestion, but now I see my calendar as my daily guide, and I set specific times for all important tasks. And this way, I'm not distracted by the random tasks that comes, during the day. So for example, instead of thinking, I will call that prospect later, I set exact times on my calendar to make those calls or send those emails. And this helps me to stay on track and make sure that I don't forget the most important tasks. 3 is to tame the monster. Emails used to waste a lot of my time. Constant notifications and endless, replies to most of my emails really felt overwhelmed. Then I learned to control my email habits. Here is how I did it. I've shared this into 3 categories. And the first one is scheduled email check-ins. I don't check my emails all the time by notifications all the time during the day whilst I'm tackling my most important tasks. And number 2 here is to batch similar tasks. Instead of replying to each email one after the other, or let me say one by one, I set aside a time for handling similar emails together. For example, I would have a time block for follow-up messages and general inquiries. And this makes the process faster and it saves me a lot of time. 3. Unsubscribe ruthlessly. I unsubscribe from unnecessary email lists. For me, fewer emails means less stress and then less temptation to get lost and in endless replies. As a salesperson, this freed me up with a lot of time, and then it gave me time to focus on the most important tasks like finding new customers and then nurturing the existing ones. 4. Embrace the power of no. Early in my career, I felt like I had to say yes to every request. Some requests like attending a meeting or attending a social event, but constantly being pulled in every direction was really hurting my productivity. So then I learned the power of no. So here is the key for you. A polite but firm no to low priority tasks frees up those space for more important tasks. You see, as I mentioned earlier, for salespeople, this might mean politely declining to unproductive meetings or just saying no to requests outside of your area of expertise. So learning to say no allowed me to focus on activities that directly contributed to my sales success. It's not just about keeping busy all the time. 5. Track your time. For a long time, I had no clue where my time was going. Then I started using a time management app to track it. And this app is called Rescue Time. I know most of you know this app because it's a way more popular app and it's common when you want to, track your progress and then know how you're wasting time on, stuff that didn't really matter, or let me say distractions. And sometimes too, you can use journal. It even got to a time where I was using journal, but for me, the app really made huge difference. So seeing where my time was really going was really an eye-opening for me. It really showed me how much time I was wasting on distractions and tasks that didn't really matter to me. With this information, I could figure out where I needed to improve and then change my schedule. For salespeople, tracking your time can show you how much you are spending on, finding new customers or following up with, closing deals and then doing some admin stuff. So this really helped me to plan my time for better focus and also for staffs that really generated most of the revenue. So by using this 5 time management habits, I totally changed my sales game. I went from, being stressed. I went from feeling stressed and unproductive to feeling like I was in control and smashing my sales target. And you can do it too. If I can do it, there is no way you can't do it. So just try these habits out and you would see your productivity shoot through the roofs. Thank you for making it till the end of the video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more. You can check out my other videos too. If you like this video, I have other videos on procrastination where I'm really getting personal messages on how it has really helped a lot of people improve their lives. My next